So that was for breakfast today.
That was for breakfast. All right, back inside with the boys, and I got a tour earlier of the house, and I got to see the kitchen, which was not so neat. What was this?
That was poached eggs.
Of course it was. Is anyone hungry? Want some stew? Who cooks? Do you guys cook?
Yeah.
Okay, Nathan, you cook. You're a good cook.
Nathan does not cook.
Does not cook.
I think I've seen Tom has been really
active at cooking.
What have you made?
Spaghetti bolognese is my
That's
trademark.
your special dish you go to? 5 of you guys in the band. 5 equals, but 5 egos nonetheless. If I were to ask all the guys who's the leader of the group, I think they would say you.
I think everyone plays a role. One of us says, this is our UK #1 single, ensemble performance, acoustic live. We got you, we always do. I like to take a lead in terms of like business and stuff. I think one person has to step up and do that, and late night phone calls with lawyers and making sure everything's done right, and it's something that I kind of want to do.
A bit more confidence on that dart. You left alone in the dark.
What are some things that have been lost in translation here, being in the States for you guys? Anything, Steve?
I think people don't understand our accents very well.
What you're saying?
Yeah. Did you understand that?
I did.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think it's more of a problem with me and Tom. But as regards to...
Don't bring me into it.
I like the British accent. Those are real
Thank
cute.
you very much.
Can you say something? Say, like,
This is all too.
What? You say, I want to have sex with you, Chelsea.
Oh, go on.
Just I want to hear your accent.
I'm going to sex with Chelsea.
Fans had no problems understanding the boys when they released their first single in 2010.
It's not single. Look what you get inside. I want to see the poster.
The song, All Time Low, went straight to #1. And it wasn't long before the band got to open for Justin Bieber in Brazil.
There he is, big man himself.
I think when we saw the beat bands in the thousands was just different altogether, just different level.
The Bieber connection paid off when the Wanted signed with Justin's manager, Scooter Braun, who engineered the band's push into North America.
Do you remember the first moment where you felt like we're cracking the U.S., Jay?
When we were speaking to some of our radio teams, they were sat there kind of scratching their heads like, we don't know what's happening with this song, but everyone's picking it up and everyone's raving about it.
Make you glad you came. The sun goes down, the stars come out, and all that counts is here and now. My universe will never be the same. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came.
Glad You Came dominated the American charts and sold more than 3 million copies in the U.S. alone.
We did this radio tour. We got on the tour bus in the same clothes we left, but when we came off the tour bus, suddenly, like, the American view of us was totally different.
How has that celebrity lifestyle impacted each of you? Tom?
We like to keep ourselves very grounded, and we don't like to get carried away in that, like, celebrity lifestyle too much.
Well, you could have fooled me.
We haven't changed much.
This certainly looks like that of a celebrity lifestyle.
Just start that off differently, so.
Yeah, sure.
When the guys want to go party in the States, you're not quite old enough to do what they can do. Does that frustrate you?
I get left at home so much. They're just like, yeah, see you later.
Are you lonely?
It's tough. They're like my big brothers. But it's fallen really strangely. It's like when I got to 18, I was like, yes, I can finally go out in the UK. Yes, boys are going to America. I was like, whoa! No, you can't do that to me.
Let's go for a beer, boys.
Yes.
We'll get you a non-alcoholic beer.
Who do you think would have the most difficult time giving up the partying, the lifestyle, in a few years?
I think it's got to be between these two.
Yeah.
I don't really see it as giving it up. I think it's just a slow transition into different partying. Like,
what's next?
Some people are like, I'm young, I should do it. But I think, no, like, adults go out and I'm an adult, right? It's just pick your moments, work hard at the week and look forward to the weekend.
I've been in bed for about 2 hours and very, very tired.
But we don't care, because it's Wednesday! It's Wednesday!
You have a chance to really engage with your fans on social media, and I know you guys do that, and it's important to you. As a matter of fact, you invited some fans here to the house not too long ago to get a chance to meet you. Why is it important to have that kind of intimate interaction with the fans? Max?
everything that we get, we owe it to them in terms of our music career, because they're the ones that came along when nobody knew we were and stuck with us. We felt that if we actually brought them into our actual world that nobody sees, that might actually be extra special, to actually have them in our own home and sit with us and spend real time in our real world, and the fact that we wanted to show off our new home.
What's the strangest thing one of these fans has done to you or given you? Done to you is fine.
I was going to say, what can I say on
I wanted
TV?
to give you that option.
I had 4 girls.
What?
and we'll be right back.
Trying to break into my hotel room. At like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Were they successful?
Nearly. Very nearly. They got through the door, they didn't get past the lock.
They went halfway and they got the TV and left, and we're like, screw that guy. This TV is huge.
They saw it as me and they're like, oh damn, I thought it was Max's room and left.
You're very close to your mom, right?
Yeah.
You lived at home recently?
Well, I still live at home now.
Has your mom seen some of the stories that are in the tabloids here?
Yeah, I think so.
What does she say about it?
She sort of tuts at me a little bit, but then she likes
What does she say?
Like she'll do this little tut like, and then I'm like, oh come on, mum, you know it's not all true. Like there's details that aren't true.
Beyond the romances, what do you want people to discover or learn about you, or hope they will once they see this show?
First of all, I hope that people don't think that I'm a bad person, you know. I do try and make people happy as much as I can. I'm probably not as loud and brash and in your face as people might think.
Some stars take themselves seriously. Do you?
Collectively, as a plural, I don't think we do. I think we take our job seriously, but I think most British people don't. I think confidence is almost like not a nice thing to have, even though coming out, it is. You should be proud of things that you've done.
Right.
I think that's just like a...
What are you most proud of that you've done?
Got in The Wanted, the greatest band of all time.
And now you just want to stay in?
Yeah, this is it. Like, when this ends, oh, crap. I'm going to be working in some grocery store with my album on, like, this used to be popular, kids.
5 20-something pop stars living in a swanky Hollywood Hills house. Find out if the cameras make them even wilder. Plus, the guys reveal their celebrity crushes and the American food they can't resist. Answers from The Wanted coming up next.